We got called mainstream this week.
We did get called mainstream this week.
Which I feel...
We've sold out, Sam.
Yeah, apparently we've sold out. I was to use the word mainstream and provide an example. I wouldn't put 78 amped and mainstream together.
How long until we fall into that category, like for conspiracy theorists? Like when do we become like the Illuminati?
Oh, pretty soon.
Yeah. Sam, I got a question for you.
Yeah, hit me.
If you were to start a cover band, like a general cover band covering, just like classic songs, you're playing at a party, what's your opening song to get the party going?
I've got two.
Okay.
First one that comes to mind, Fast Car, Tracy Chapman.
Just start the party.
Hey guys, let's get this party started. Dun, 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 dun. Straight into Arms Wide Open by Creed. If that doesn't get the party started, nothing will.
I'll tell you what, if you're new to the podcast and you need to know the difference between Sam and I, those are Sam's party tracks. And we laugh, but those are Sam's actual party tracks.
The amount of shit I copped in that episode where I was talking about
hey, this is my kick-ons track.
kick-on songs.
I think that's because most people, when they go to kick-ons, are like, cool, I want something that's a bit of energy, like to keep the night going. And you're like, actually, I'm going to fucking bed.
This will wind you down.
Yeah, would you like a hot cocoa?
Forget sexy time. Would you like a warm glass of milk? What are your songs?
Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. It's super simple to play. Everyone knows it, but It's got the good vibe.
I'll throw in a third.
Okay. Is this an actual party starter or is this going to be like...
party starter. Good Riddance, Time of Your Life. Time of Your Life by Green Day. Thanks for everyone for coming. This is my first song. And then just emphasize the start where he fucks it up intentionally. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck! Dun, dun, dun. Fuck!
Like the worst songs to start a party on. You've got things like Good Riddance. You've got Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. I also want to throw in there Closer by 9 Inch Nails. I want to fuck you like an animal.
Or Hurt. I hurt myself today. Just stare people in the eye.
Look, if maybe one day we should ask the people what kind of party they want to go to. But I don't think either of us are going to be absolutely kicking off a raging house party. I'll tell you that much.
And I had something to bring you as well.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the memes about P. Diddy?
Oh, incredible stuff. All the baby oil memes.
The baby oil memes. So the police raided P. Diddy's house.
Yeah.
Baby oil everywhere. Like tubs and tubs and tubs throughout his house. I'm just going to play you this one.
I know you're still living your life after death. Every move I make.
I love the every breath you take in there as well. That's perfect. That makes it beautiful. Kesha has permanently changed the lyrics to TikTok, waking up in the morning saying fuck P. Diddy now, I believe, is what she's going for. Feeling that baby oil fucking...
Let's get on to something new, shall we, Max? Because you and I...
You and her, yeah.
I was going the One Direction version.
I went for Lady Gaga. Boy, we're two little pop sluts from the 2010s, aren't we?
Slay. Well, Max, our new friends at Epitaph Records sent us to a Parkway Drive show. Your first Parkway Drive show.
My first Parkway Drive headline show. I need to be completely transparent. Did I say Park Lane?
Park Lane Drive.
Is that what I said?
I think so.
Oh, shit. I have technically seen them at Good Things before.
Soundwave.
So, but I've never stayed for a full show. I've seen a song or two and then...
As you walk past to go to another stage.
As I walk past, usually to go home via the fish and chip shop. But yeah.
It was incredible.
It's fucking A, was it?
And we captured it all on TikTok and, it was my little non-metal friend's first metal show.
Yep.
Or first Parkway show. And the people got around you.
To disappoint them all, I'm a lot more fun on video than I am in real life.
Yeah, we had a few takes. They were the best ones. People were ripping into us that we were sitting down. Mm-hmm. And I'm just... 250,000 people saw this video on TikTok alone. And I just want to say, when you're past a certain age, sitting, especially between sets, is a godsend. Mm-hmm. We saw all the action. There was a pit about 5 minutes ahead of us, but we got to sit down and watch it, which was even better. Highlight for me, the 11-minute medley of Killing With a Smile that Parkway played. Oh my God.
The rawness of the production on that album when they played in the medley. Those are songs they would have recorded when they were in their early 20s.
Yep.
And they're obviously 20 years older than that now. Good math. And they are still hitting it like they are youthful.
At the end of the day, their live show is still second to none. And I think the way they, I guess, design their show really is incredible.
Yeah.
I've never seen another Australian heavy band that is that good.
In terms of like the like a show, like quite a theatrical show, incredible. One of the best I've ever seen.
Pyro, rising stages, different stages they played on it.
Dances.
Yeah, they did have dances. Their drummer spins around in a circle and plays drums like Joey Jordison used to do.
Yep.
Like
R.I.P. Not to him, but to his career.
Niche.
A friend of mine very rightly pointed out, queer-coded, LGBT-friendly type show. Not necessarily them as people, but as in like the way that they're portraying the message. I think it was very invitive, inclusive for a metal show.
From the outside, people always associate metal as this really angry, violent culture. You always see, if you look closely, someone falls over, there's about 3 people running to pick them up, make sure they're okay. Everyone talks to each other. Everyone's really friendly. It's just an outlet for one form of emotion, but at the end of the day, it's a really supportive and inclusive community in general. And Parkway are the king. There's a reason they are so big.
Oh, I mean, they included, former, I was going to say, not former, they're still friends. They got Michael Crafter up there on stage to...
What song was it?
Oh, here we go.
It was the heaviest song of the night.
Yeah, it was.
Boneyards.
Yeah.
From Horizons.
No, disagree.
According to setlist.com, it was actually. For those that don't know, I Killed the Prom Queen were probably the first, in the new wave, they were probably the first to come into that metalcore sort of sound. And Crafter was the lead singer. In Australia, yeah. This was maybe late 90s, early 2000s. And then he discovered this band playing in basements in Byron Bay. And he goes, come open for us. We're going to get around you and make you the biggest thing in the world.
That man grew up to be Barack Obama.
George W. Because tonight I'm killing guards. That was the one where it was raining and then all of a sudden it was fire. And then Jeff came out with his grey hair and his grey beard after his wiggle set in all leather, and he was just,
Workplace health and safety, absolute nightmare, that show. There was pointy shit. There was wet surfaces with no slippery when wet signage.
Yeah, true.
There was fire. There was moving platforms, no crush point warnings.
That was the coolest part because they were on rising platforms all the time and they didn't have harnesses on.
They did.
Did they?
Yeah, you just didn't notice it.
Oh.
There's a few times when I noticed that what would happen is that when the dancers would, especially when it was the dancers that were going up and down, what would happen is the dancers would dance. Like one dancer would be kind of doing something like capturing her attention, and the second dancer who looked like they were just kind of like doing something behind them was actually putting the harness on, and then would dance back and do it to the person behind them. It was all really well done, so that you never really noticed them putting harnesses on.
But what about the band? I didn't see them wearing them.
Also same.
Really?
Yeah. Jeff was the first time that Jeff went up with the fire rain. He was definitely harnessed in.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's cool. I mean, like
magic of theatre, eh?
Legally, they had to do it, I suppose. So, like, how do you make that work within the confines of what you need to do?
Shout out Parkway Drive. They let us backstage.
Thanks for beers.
We were guests of Parkway for the night, and it was incredible. Definitely one of my favourite gigs in recent memory.
Yep.
And I did it with you, so it was nice. I'm not holding your hand. That was uncomfortable. We don't touch. Let's get into some music, shall we? What is
in this music podcast? No.
What's spinning in your playlist as of late?
Stop it, mate. I'll tell you what. Friends of the show, the Midnight.
Oh yeah. Best buds.
Pals. Have dropped their first new music since their last album, Heroes. The song's called Chariot. This song is like, it's back to a bit more like OG Midnight, where it's more in like that almost synthy, dancey kind of space. Yep. Drop. Nearly.
Oh, fuck. Ooh.
Yeah. It's almost like
that's like a bit heavier than the Midnight usually.
Yeah. It's getting into a sort of a bit of a heavier space.
If I picture the Midnight sound, it's Late Night Drives, Vaporwave meets Miami Night. That's a little bit trancier.
Late Night Drive, and you've ended up at the club. Yeah. Or maybe you're in a shootout with some police.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
you're on the run, or Mr. Steal Your Girls just swooped in and now you're chasing him
Yeah, that's true.
across the Story Bridge.
The Story Bridge.
You know, if I swerve and hit this bloke's tail, he's going to fly off.
He's gonna fly off the bloody handle. I'll tell you what, Sam. The second one is from a New York band called, I think the band's called Fuckers, but it's spelled Fcukers.
Oh, like French Connection UK.
Yes,
Go.
This song is called "Homie Don't Shake." I don't really know what to put this. I think it, like, we're calling this alt pop, but it's kind of dancey. Here's a little taste of that.
Is that chill?
Almost a bit like Fatboy Slim.
Where's that guitar come from?
It's probably a guitar.
Yeah.
Bit of meme.
Or it's kind of like upbeat lounge bar
Yeah.
vibe.
Yep.
I
Yep.
expect Barney Stinson at any time because they swoop in and
Steal-
that's who I'm
steal your
chasing.
girl?
That's on. He steals my girl. Then the midnight come on and I'm chasing him down the Story Bridge.
Yeah.
Why he's in Brisbane's beyond me.
And this final one is called "Tell Me Where to Go." The band is called Bungalow Collect, or the artist is called Bungalow Collect. I'm not sure if it's a band or what. Like, to me, the sound that I'd put this as familiar to is like a co-produce with Young Franco and like a rapper on top. It's got an N-bomb in there. A few of them.
It's like if Daniel Caesar decided to have fun,
Yeah, like to let loose a little bit.
to stop being sad. Handball it to me, father.
Do I need to remind you how this works, or are you good?
No, I understand how it works.
I don't know.
It's not my first rodeo. So it was a big week for me. The release radar on Spotify actually hit the jackpot for a change, which was nice. Void Division, who we saw open for Parkway Drive.
Yep.
Didn't open in Sydney.
Heard that.
Yeah, you said that in the part that we can't put on the show. We don't. This is all live. It's called Empty, and I've been liking that a lot. Let me just give you a little bit of a taste on this. It's chonky. Ready?
Oh, I love the polyrhythms.
Yeah. So that one is capturing my attention a little bit, as per me. There's a bit of heavy. Now there's a bit of sad.
Both types of music, metal and sad.
Yeah. So I'm a fan of David, D4VD. He was very popular on TikTok for a while with his song Romantic Homicide. But he's collaborated with Bryant Barnes for a bit of a piano ballad called I'd Rather Pretend.
Fuck me up.
Yeah, I will. Right in the field.
Fuck up my emotions. Bit Joji.
It's very Joji.
Very Joji.
So that'll make you cry, which is nice. After hearing Blame Brett by the Beaches,
Yes.
I'd love to say I was hooked, but that was the only song I liked.
Right.
But that has changed
Oh, hold up.
because they dropped a song called Jocelyn.
It's very Beaches. Ooh, those harmonies are great. I like this.
It's just vibey.
Yeah. I think we're about to come into another golden period of like surf rock. You got the Beaches. There's that other song that's getting around TikTok. Surf Curse.
Oh, Surf Curse is so cool.
Surf Curse.
Yeah.
And I think it's because it's got that nostalgic like kind of pull to it. And
Well, if you don't really get into surf rock, and when I was talking about Blame Brett, if you're sitting there going, I have no idea what that is. This is the hookiest song I've heard in the last 2 years.
okay.
So good.
There's a fine line between surf rock and like goth rock. Like I think that those two things are adjacent, which is so ironic because they're like aesthetically so different.
It's a single guitar with heaps of effects.
Yeah.
So naturally there's no depth or
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah.
But it's got breadth.
It's got Blame Brett. This is a perfect song that would blow up on TikTok. This song is by the band Surfer Blood.
Oh, yeah.
It's a song.
That's right up Surf Rock's alley.
Exactly. Twin Peaks.
Oh, yeah. It's like very 70s.
It's very like, wait till when the audio, what am I trying to say? The vocals come in the audio. Wait till the audio, wait till you can hear it.
Wait till the speaking comes in.
I also forgot how long this lead in is, so we'll have to cover for this.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised that hasn't come back around for a spin.
You and Me Festival, Maxwell. Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
If you
How haven't I seen this?
if I'd have given you a million guesses, I don't reckon you would have come up with Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
It's Soldier Boy, Golden Features, The Veronicas headlining day one.
Yeah, nice.
It's Rule, Abstract, and The Temper Trap headlining day two.
Oh, can't wait to watch them butcher Sweet Disposition live.
Maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll nail it this time because I feel like the football is a hard place to perform
But why write a song so hard to sing?
because it's so good.
It's so good, but if you can't sing it, drop it down an octave. No, that's lame.
Sweet disposition.
Is that the deepest you can sing it? I'm thinking like a sweet.
Because you have to go lower. That's the problem. It has to go lower.
At the
Sweet disposition. No, that drops out of my range.
you had to do like the roller coaster vocal warm up.
Ew. La, 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 la. Why are we doing this? That's going to be one of the worst social clips of all time.
Meet me down here.
You're up here. I need you down here.
We're about the same pitch.
Yeah, we could really harmonize there. There's a lot of other really awesome artists in there. Coterie, Chillin' It, Dear Sunday, Middle Kids, Kinder, Dice, the Pacific Avenue. Then this is the one I thought was really interesting. They've Just for Campers who are getting there early. Headlined by Hayden James and Shock One, who are not on any other day.
That's really cool.
That's very cool. So head to Bunbury over in WA if that's tickling your pickle.
Yeah, it's a long way to fly. I guess
Not if you're in Perth.
No. Metallic.
Who?
Ah.
One of the best logos. No matter what you think about Metallica, great logo.
Yeah. If you like Gibson bloody Flying V's. You don't know what that is.
No, the guitar, yes.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, Metallica are coming not to Australia. They're going to Canada and America,
which is just across the road.
which is where they're from. But it's their world tour, and it is bigger than Ben-Hur, featuring Limp Bizkit, Pantera, Suicidal Tendencies, and Ice Nine Kills. You've got your new metal. You've got your dad metal.
Yep.
You've got
Suicidal Tendencies had that hardcore punk energy to them.
and then you've got your Halloween metal with Ice Nine Kills.
Yes.
Which is so niche, I don't know how it sells, but it's surprisingly heavy.
Yeah.
Could we see Metallica hit Australia?
Not only could we, I'm expecting it a little bit, to be honest.
Will you?
I think they would probably replace the Limp Bizkit with like a local big name act. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Polaris or a Northland or something like that.
I think they'd be in the new Ice Nine Kill spot.
People have been talking about Judas Priest coming to Australia.
Yep.
A Metallica Judas Priest co-headline show. I know they're very different types of metal and slightly different eras of metal. They're probably about 10, 15 years apart from each other, like separated. That'd be a pretty good co-headline slot.
I don't even think it'd be a co-headliner. Metallica are the biggest rock / metal band in the world. There's no way Judas Priest would co-headline. They just slot straight under.
So what's your favourite Metallica song, Sam?
Enter Sandman.
It is, to be fair, as much as we laugh, it is a banger. What's a song about getting in the Nova promotional car? That's pretty niche.
That was so
That one's
niche.
pretty niche.
I think it's time for the suitcase.
Pretty good place to move on from Metallica.
Yeah, it's about time we normalise wearing earplugs at shows.
Fucking is it ever?
Hearing damage is not cool. I don't understand.
There is absolutely nothing cool about coming out of a show and then your mate was like, that was fucking sick. And you're like, what?
What'd you say? Yeah, I loved it. I think Mum's going to pick us up at 8. Like, it's not... If your ears are ringing, that's not healthy.
No,
Like-
it's not. And also, do you want to enjoy other concerts in your life?
Actually,
Like, this concert is so good. I never want to hear any other concert.
if there are some people that have never worn earplugs to a show,
Yeah.
A, do it.
Yeah.
Because you want to fucking hear things when you're 80.
Yeah.
But it just takes the high end out.
A lot of people think like, you know, when you're at a house party and you're in the room next door and you can hear the speaker and it's like, brr, 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 brr.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like that.
No.
It sounds like exactly the same, just less intense.
It's like if you talk like this the whole time, the show's at this level. You put earphones in, or earplugs, and it just comes down to this level.
Yeah.
You don't get the massive crash and like the ring when the drummer hits a cymbal.
Yeah.
if you're talking shit about people wearing earplugs at shows, grow up.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same reason you give headphones and earplugs to kids
Yeah.
when they're at shows, because it's hearing damage. That doesn't change as you get older. You still lose your hearing if something's really loud.
Yeah.
But in an era where everyone's talking about longevity and aging well and being fit and healthy, like, why would you want to go deaf?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. And, you know, part of this is I would like to be able to make a living from at least partially being able to hear some things.
Exactly. We can't talk about music if we can't fucking hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, but shout out to the Auslan people at Big Sound that were translating the
Fuck
music.
yeah, they got amongst it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
But one of our best mates played a show at probably 100 cap venue. People were literally walking around with fingers in their ears because it was dead set painful.
Blindingly intense. The other thing is the bands wear earplugs. Like, usually they're in-ear monitors, but they're molded in a way that it takes the intensity out of the sound for them.
Yeah. Bands are wearing them when they practice. You should probably follow suit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. If you think not wearing earplugs is tough, grow up.
Yeah. Look,
That's tinnitus, everyone. Grow up. I've got a little breakdown.
Okay. Oh, yeah, sure, please.
Just to celebrate Epitaph and Parkway making us guests for the week. And I'm going to play a song that they played that I was so excited about. If you don't follow us, go follow us on the socials. You'll see the video itself. Good night, everyone.
You can name the song?
No. Anastasis.
She was my favourite of the SARS daughters.
This intro's a bit long. Here we go. Sweet.